on her mother's oracular seat, as the story goes. In third allotment, Apollo, Zeus' spokesman and his son. I calls well upon the springs of Placidus, and the power of Poseidon, and the highest and supreme perfecter, Zeus! In my account, the primacy belongs to Athena of the Four Temple. These are the gods with whom my prayer begins. Now, as prophet, I assume my seat. If any Greeks are attendants here, let them draw lots and enter each in turn. As is our custom, I will prophesy, following directions from the gods. Grant that, of all my previous enterings here, the gods make this the very best.
King Apollo! You know not to be unjust. I will not desert you. To the end, your guardian, beside you and afar, I shall prove myself not gentle to your enemies. Now, you see these crazed creatures sunk in sleep, its prisoners, these ancient children. Nor God, nor man, nor beast will touch them. Their birth, too, is for evil darkness is where they live. I will protect you, but you must flee from them, for they will hunt you through all the length of the earth as you journey onward. Over the ground worn by your feet, over the seas, and then over the island cities. This task of yours will urge you on. Do not tire before it ends. Go to the city of Pallas Athena. There, clasp your arms around the ancient image and sit. In that place, we will find judges and speeches as our engine to enchant them. So you shall be freed entirely from your troubles. I did persuade you to kill your mother. Remember that. Do not let fear conquer your mind. You, Hermes, my blood brother, for your father is mine too. Guard him and be to him as your kindness, a very escort, protection, be his shepherd, for he is my suppliant.
You are too sleepy. You don't pity me. Orestes was his mother's murderer, and he is fled and gone. Yelping are you, but still sleepy. Get up and go. Has sleep drained the dreadful dragon of her vigor? Catch him, catch him, mark him down. You are hunting your quarry, but is it a dream? There, you give tongue like a hound, true to the scent, but what are you doing? Direct your bloody breath on the man, that he may wither under its blast, under the belly's fire. Follow him, follow him, follow him, and waste him. Wake up. You wake her, I wake you. Oh, take our free. Let us be what it is now has every meaning. We have suffered heaven pain, evil beyond enduring. You slipped from the net. I lost my prey. Paula, what a thief you are. You are young and have written down the ancient gods. You stole away a mother murderer. That's what the new gods do. See dripping blood, hand and foot. Hollow shall have our bitterness. Orestes shall not be free.
Out with you! Be quick! Go! Rid my prophetic sanctuary of your presence! Lest the wicked bleeding snake, sped by the golden bootstring, overtake you. Then, in your agony, you will vomit black foam from your lungs. You will spew out those lumps of congealed blood you have drawn in. It is not fit your feet should touch my house here. You will always sentences of execution are carried out. The gouging of eyes, cutting of throats, castration of young boys, mutilation, stoning, with the whimperings of men impaled cry, pity, be gone! How so? Talk long enough to tell me that, no more.
You give an oracle that a stranger should kill his mother.
I gave an oracle that he should avenge his father.
And so you promised to accept new blood.
And I made him to approach this house.
Insulting us who chased him here.
I'm not fit to approach a shrine like this.
This is our appointed task.
What is this fine task that you boast of?
Drive from their houses those that killed their mothers.
And what of the woman who has killed her man?
She is not a blood king, not a blood king.
In your argument, the bond of marriage is discounted utterly. very dearest things come to humankind. For man and woman, the bed, when justly kept, is greater than any oath that can be sworn. The goddess Athena shall oversee this trial.
As for this man, I will never let him alone. I am drawn by blood, mother's blood. I will seek penalty. I will hunt out this man.
I will protect this man.
suit. Now he's cornered here, cowering somewhere.
Lady Athena, by the command of Apollo I come. Receive me kindly, though I am guilty. I have crossed over dry land and over sea, and so I approach your house and image goddess. Here I watch and await decision of my case.
Here he is, the smell of human blood starts to greet me. He has twice on the image of goddess immortal. He is seeking protection. He wishes to be subject to trials for what his hands did. But that may not be. His mother's blood has fallen to her that cannot be recalled. And they shed his bread on the ground and is gone. But blood to match blood you must give me to go from your living self. Rich blood from your lips, living as you are, I will with you and haul you beneath the earth, that you may pay for your mother's agony with pace that shall match hers. Write it down in the tablets of your mind.
The blood is falling asleep. It is melting off my hands. And the taint of mother killing has washed away. Yes, it was fresh once. But at the heart of Venus Apollo was expelled by pig sacrifices. Time, aging, pulls down to everything alike. So now with holy lips, I call in reverence Athena, queen of this land, to come and help me. May she come and deliver me from evil!
No, neither Apollo nor Athena's strength will rescue you. Answer me now. Do you despise my words? You, raised to be mine, a victim sacred to me. You shall be my feast, while still the life is in you. We are exactors of blood in revenge against him. Mother who bore me, oh mother night, oh here. Apollo has dishonored us, has stolen this cowering hero of ours, this thing that is truly sacred to us. Oh, we're the ones to be sacrificed. Here is our hymn, driving mindless cue, wrenching it from its course, working its mischief. Oh, we're the one to be sacrificed, a function quite separate from the gods, under a light that knows no sun, under a light that knows no sun.
This is the fury
Under a
song.
light that knows
Take
no
no light,
sun.
no sound, no
Under
fire.
a light that
He
knows
wastes away
no
for
sun.
I have heard a cry from above, and here I see this company, new to this land. And I would wonder, I look and wonder, who can they be? I speak to all of you, to you, the stranger who sat in my image, and to you there, who are not like to anything begotten.
Daughter of Zeus, you shall know all and quickly, for we are night-stalked children. We are called to curses in our places under the earth.
I know your race, and know your titles too.
We drive from their houses those that murdered others.
What is the limit of this hunt for the killer?
Where joy can never more be part of life.
Is this the hunt you've set upon this man?
Yes, he confessed he was his mother's killer.
Was he not subject to the force of another's anger?
What is the force that turns fratricide?
This is one half the case. There are two sides.
Then try the case, you. Give us straight judgment.
Will the settlement of the case, then, rest with me?
Why not? We find you worthy.
What have you to say, in turn, stranger, to this? Tell us your country and your family and your circumstances, and then fight the case against their slander of you.
Queen Athena, I am an Argive, and my father's name, I'm glad you ask it. It is Agamemnon, the supreme marshal of our forces at sea. With him you yourself rendered cityless that city of Ilium, Troy. But he, my father, died shamefully when he came to his own house. My mother killed him with cutting nets. I myself was in exile before this, but I returned and killed my mother. Killing to quit the killing of my dear father. Apollo bore his share of the guilt for all of this with me. For to spur me on, he threatened agonies if I should not act against the guilty murderers. Whether I did so justly or unjustly is now for you to judge. However I fare, I am in your hands, content.
You have approached my house, a suppliant, purified and harmless. But they have functions not likely to be dismissed. And if the judgment does not go their way, afterward, the poison that drips from their minds will fall to the ground and be a pestilence, deadly and dark. So the matter stands. The outcome for both sides contains helpless disaster. This is too great an issue for men to pronounce judgment on, nor is it in accordance with sacred law that I should decide the issue of murder. But since the case has fallen to me, I will choose judges with respect for an oath, and so set up an ordinance forever!
Here now is the outcome of the new institution. If the plea and the crime of the mother killer shall prevail, for there wait parents for days to come, many a wounding stroke dealt by their truly begotten children. For there will be no brooding wrath of the furies. Let no one struck by such calamity call aloud using the phrase, "O justice, O throne of the furies." This is the kind of pitiful cry that a father or a mother when the sufferer is fresh will utter when the house of justice comes crashing down. There is a place where terror is good. It should sit and watch over the mind. Wisdom comes through the cramping of limits. Do not praise the life anarchic, nor the life ruled by a master. God has granted supremacy in everything to the man between the two. The word I speak is a balanced word.
Make the announcement, herald, and keep back this throng. Let the clear Etruscan trumpet filled with man's breath proclaim to the crowd its sharp-tongued message. these two to have their case well decided.
My Lord Apollo, ruling of matters that belong to you, tell me, what have you to do with this?
I have come to give my witness. This man in all due usage is my suppliant, and I have purified him of murder. So I will be his advocate, for I too bear the blame for this man's mother's murder. Introduce the case and judge it according to your knowledge.
It is for you to make your speech. I declare the proceedings open. The prosecutor should speak first. That way, he may properly inform us of the matter.
First, declare whether you did kill your mother.
Yes, I killed her. I do not deny that.
Very well. Then tell us how you killed her.
With sword in hand, I cut her throat.
At whose incentive and by whose plans?
By Apollo's oracles, he is here my witness.
The prophet instructed you to kill your mother.
Yes, and so far I do not fault what has happened.
You will, however, if the vote condemns you.
I have my trust. From the grave, my father will help me.
You trust the dead when you have killed your mother.
Yes, for she was stained with double blood guiltiness.
How was that? Inform your judges here.
She killed in the same man her husband and my father.
But you are alive, and she now quit of the murder.
Why did you not hunt her to banishment when she was alive?
Because she was no nothing to him she killed.
I am bloodkin then to my mother.
How else did she raise you in her womb, her murderer?
Your dearest blood tie.
To your mother. Do you disown it?
Apollo, now bear witness! Expose how I have killed her justly!
I will speak to you, this great court of Athens. I will speak justly, for I am a prophet and will not lie. Upon my prophet's throne, I never yet spoke of man or woman or city, a word that was not bidden me by Zeus, father of the Olympians. Be advised how strong that justice is. I bid you follow his will. There is no oath stronger than Zeus.
Zeus, you say. Zeus give you this oracle. To tell Orestes here that in avenging his father's murder,
He should forever dishonor his mother?
It is not the same for a nobleman to die, honored with the scepter, as to die by a woman's hand, as you shall hear. He had come from the war. He was received with loyalty. Then, as he went through his bath, she enfolded him, had him fettered, and struck him down. This was the end of majesty and the great fleet's commander.
according to your story, Zeus gives precedence to the faith of a father.
But he himself fettered his father.
I call the judges to witness, to hear this.
Loathsome creatures hid by the gods, one may break fetters, but when the dust has snatched to itself the blood of a man once dead, there is no resurrection.
Look to how you defend the acquittal of this man.
He has shed on the ground his mother's blood. Will he then go live in his father's house in Argos? What public altar won't he use?
This I will tell you. Mark how clear my words. She that is called the mother of the child is not its parent, but the nurse of the new seed. It is the stallion's thrust that is the parent. The woman saves the young living plant for the stranger, as she is a stranger to him. I will give you proof of what I say. A father may generate without a mother. See, here is at hand my witness, the child of Olympian Zeus. She never lay in the womb's dark recesses. She is a living plant, such as no goddess could bear.
I now bid the judges, in all honesty, give a true judgment.
I remain to hear how the decision shall be made.
You have heard what you have heard. In the truth of your hearts, give your votes, and respect the oaths you have sworn.
You who judge this first trial of bloodshed, this shall be for all time to come for the people of Athens, the judges' council chamber. For this is Ares' hill, and this the Areopagus. Do not cast terror utterly out of your city. For what man is just who has no fear of anything? If the citizens fear what they honor justly, they shall have a saving fortress in their land and city. This shall be a council chamber untouched by gain, revered, a true guard over your land, watchful for those who sleep. Now, be upright, and with a reverence for your oath, bear your votes and decide the case.
I shall give you counsel. Do not dishonor this company of ours. We can be dangerous.
And I bid you fear those oracles that have both mine and Zeus's. Let them not be fruitless.
Bloodshed is not your function, but you honor it. Henceforth, the oracle you gave would be impure. If I lose the case, I will be a danger to this land henceforth.
Neither among the gods that are new or old do you find honor. I shall win over you.
You have me down, young god, as I am old. I wait to hear the settlement.
it is my task to render final judgment. The vote which I possess, I will give on Orestes' side. For no mother had a part in my birth. I am entirely for the male. So, if the vote is but equal, Orestes wins. Let the judges now proceed to cast out the votes from the urns which contain them.
Oh, nice dark mother, are you watching?
For me, it is death, or the light of life.
For us, destruction, or continued honor.
The vote is equal, and the judgment mine. The man has been acquitted in the murder suit.
Alas, Athena, you have saved my house. I that had lost a fatherland are restored to my house by you. Truly, some Greek will say there is an Argive who once again is home in all his father-own thanks to them. Athena and Apollo and the Savior who rules us all. Now I shall go to my home again. In peace.
Oh, you young gods! You bring down the old ways! You have snatched them out of my hands! I have no longer, but in my wretchedness, my anger will be heavy on this land. I will relieve my heart's pain. Drops on the earth! Poison! Overbearing poison! A blight will come of it! No leaves, no children! Oh, great unlucky daughters of night! Dishonored in your sorrow!
You have not been conquered. The suit has truly ended in equal votes. You have no dishonor in that. But there was the clearest testimony from Zeus. He gave the oracles that Orestes should come to no harm from his act. Will you then vomit your dark hate against this land? Reflect. Do not rage so. Do not bring infertility upon this land. For I make an absolute promise to you, in all justice, that within this country you may sit at the hearth on gleaming thrones and be honored by all citizens.
You young gods, you have written down the old ways. A blight will come of it. No leaves, no children. Justice!
Lull to sleep the bitter strength of the dark blood. For you can share in my majesty and peace.
That I should suffer so. Hear me, Mother Night, for the ancient honors of the gods have been snatched away and made nothing of.
I will bear with your moods, for you are older. And though for that you are wiser than I, Zeus has given me too a mind to perceive. You are not dishonored. Do not haughtily ruin this land. are gods, and they are mortal. I am the only one among the gods who knows the keys to the house wherein is sealed the lightning bolt! But there is no need of that. If you find sacred the honor of persuasion, the sweetness of my tongue, its power to charm, then remain here with us. For you may certainly be our land's lord, justly honored forever.
Lady Athena, what is the home you speak of?
One free of all unhappiness, only receive the gift.
And if I do, what honor continues mine?
No household will thrive without you.
Will you indeed allow me so much power?
I shall.
And will you guarantee this for all time?
I do not promise what I will not perform.
I give over my anger. I shall not dishonor the city.
I pray that a sun's bright radiance
Rain from the earth abundantly all goods of life that depend upon fortune.
I praise you for the meanings of your prayers. I'll send you on your way with light of radiant torches. Advance in order, great and venerable, you virgin daughters of night. Beneath the ancient caverns of the earth, be glorified in honor, in sacrifice, and in fortune. Now, I'll send you down by blazing torchlight. With this escort, raise triumphal cries to crown your song.